Alright, today I'll be talking about the functions of the hypothalamus. It has endocrine functions as it controls all the secretions of the anterior pituitary hormones by secreting various releasing and inhibiting enzymes such as corticoid releasing hormones, growth hormone releasing hormone, thyroid releasing hormone, prolactin releasing hormone, and gonadotropin releasing hormone. The posterior pituitary hormones are synthesized at the supraoptic and paraventricular nuclei of the hypothalamus. Next, let's move on to the autonomic functions. The lateral area is the general sympathetic activation, and the posterior hypothalamus controls the emotional behavior, whereas the parasympathetic control is the anterior hypothalamus. It has an important role in regulating the circadian rhythm. The suprachiasmatic nuclei acts as a biological clock which functions to maintain the 24-hour balance of the body through retinohypothalamic fibers. As light falls on the retina, nocturnal secretion of melatonin plays an important role in regulation of growth hormones, and there are certain genes which control the circadian rhythm. It operates via negative feedback mechanism. Next is the temperature regulation, which can be easily remembered as the anterior hypothalamus, which is forward, it decreases the body temperature, and the posterior hypothalamus, which is backward, tends to move forward, which increases the body temperature. Next is the regulation of food intake. The feeding center is the lateral hypothalamus, and the satiety center is the ventral median hypothalamus. The arcuate nucleus and the mammillary body also play a major role in salivating the mouth ready for food intake. And the regulation of water is through the thirst center, which is at the lateral hypothalamus, and the supraoptic nucleus controls water loss through osmoreceptors. Reproductive functions is mainly through amygdala, stria terminalis, preoptic and tuberal region, causing basal secretion of GnRH and preoptic cyclical urges of gonadotropins before ovulation. The anterior hypothalamus plays a major role in this, and in females it's the preoptic nucleus. Influence on emotions. The limbic system is the principal seat of emotions. The lateral hypothalamus controls rage along with the amygdala. There's a checks and balance system of rage as the ventromedian hypothalamus, hippocampus, amygdala, anterior portion of limbic cortex. Reciprocal connection exists between the hypothalamus and the cerebral cortex. The reward center is present at the lateral, preoptic, and ventromedian hypothalamus. The punishment center is at the medial hypothalamus. Sleep is influenced by the sleep facilitating center, which is anterior hypothalamus, and the posterior hypothalamus is the waking center. Immunity is controlled by the secretion of adrenocorticotropic releasing hormones, cortisol, via the hypothalamo-pituitary adrenal cortex, and their stressful stimuli suppress immunity through cortisol secretions. And as a summary, the hypothalamus plays a major role in controlling the endocrine, autonomic, circadian rhythm, temperature, regulation of food and water intake, reproductive functions, influence on emotions, influence of sleep, and immunological functions. Thank you.